for the show. Now my trailer say it's Guap Dad on HBO. Get delivered to my. I'm in Cologne, smelling like buying cologne. Miami, it's not cold. No, we not on a boat. I'm on the river with my bros. We in trap with at least 15. I did 10,000 hours, then did 15 more. Cause I'm always trying to double my stats and team goals. Like bingo with no prize to take. So we both on the floor, but you ain't never played. You a fan, have a seat, sit down and watch the game. I'm black, Irishman, yeah. When I started balling, I was sliding. I was in the club before I was 21. Now I'm with a savage and she 21. I used to rap 200s around 21. Stupid young. Now I'm in Atlanta, shout out 21. Started in the back, now I'm in the front. Rag in a beater like I'm Iverson, waved up.
It's the NBA. Brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. This crowd is really ready to roar in this Eastern Conference matchup for the Magic. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year. And last year, they were able to take the edge in the series thanks to some clutch play.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away, but boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
Halliburton with it. Bamba picks him up. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game. On offense, here are the Magic. Ball left side. Trying to find Halliburton and gets it to him. And Siakam throws it down.
But Halliburton can be so clever with the basketball. Helps yet another teammate take advantage of an opening.
Ball goes in. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
But I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well. What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Back the ball. Off target from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And finished off by Siakam.
Well, the athletic ability of Pascal Siakam with a little sauce there.
Inside. Banchero.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Banchero brings the double team. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Bamba sets a screen. Lets it go from deep. And too long on the shot.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And the Magic right now, missing that franchise player, might have one of their young talents develop into that, but currently they lack that start.
That was their first miss of the game. 4 from 5 right now. What a good start.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Halliburton outside. Out to the wing. Isaac with the steal. To the inside. And the dunk by Bol.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
And as we know, Greg, the NBA is a star-driven league.
Hard to contend without a top 10 player on the roster. The Magic have been patient in their approach, and one player taking a leap this season would be huge.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have. And guys, a bit of a surprise with the change of scenery for Halliburton.
Oh, I'd say so, Greg, because this guy was the number 12 pick just a year before, had an outstanding start to his career his first year in Sacramento. I don't think there's any doubt this guy will continue to shine in a new uniform.
Stolen by Bamba. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Here's Banchero. Kicks it out to Paul. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Halliburton outside. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on.
And it's off from three-point range. Lobbed up there for Isaac. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Siakam. Banchero grabs the board.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Knocks down the 3-ball. Banchero's got 10.
And he's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
A shot by Paul. Nobody around. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
12.
Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here, as we get underway once again. And a very convincing performance from the Magic so far.
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Here's a Kogi. And the layup's good off the glass. Kogi's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Orlando. Healed from outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Joris with the officials calling slightly fewer fouls. It seems like we see a more physical game on the floor. What do you think?
I think it's a change for the better, Kevin. Obviously, you want guys to be safe, but the defense must be allowed to do their job.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. Into the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Guys, you think about this Indiana Pacers proud organization. They have not been to a conference finals since 2014. And consider when they did get into the playoffs, they were bounced in the first round several times.
Back to Hield from past the arc. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Down low. And finished off by Wagner.
Well, we know Mo Wagner is a sweet shooting big, but right there he says, you know, I can get off my feet too.
And for this Pacers franchise, Doris, they took a step backwards last season.
Kevin, there's no doubt about it. Their worst record in over 30 years. But you know what? I really like what they did. They shuffled the deck player-wise. They brought in a new head coach. Sometimes you have to take that step backward to go 2 steps forward.
To the paint. And stolen by Wagner. Pass to Ross. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And a wide open look for Siakam. Cans it from downtown. Siakam's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, this is part of Pascal Siakam's growth. The willingness to absorb nightly responsibility to score the ball.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Pass to Okogie. Orlando moving the ball around. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That is his first foul of the game. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. For 3, Ross. And the 3 ball is good. And it's a 12-point Magic lead.
Yeah, Terrence Ross in his comfort zone from distance. This guy has always had the eye of a sharpshooter. Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Wagner from long range. That one doesn't go. So Indiana will take it the other way. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Duarte. Outside for Jackson. Here's Duarte. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
And here's Wagner. Covered by Smith. Pass to Suggs. Wagner outside. From deep. The offensive rebound. Now, here's Suggs. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Boy, gentlemen, you just love to see that aggressiveness. He's not afraid to get after it.
McConnell scanning the floor. He gets it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
Just incredible heads-up defensive play there by Wagner. Make an impact.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Magic leading by 8. During the Sixers' process days, Doris, they developed lots of undrafted players.
They certainly did, Kev. Look no further than a guy like T.J. McConnell, who entered the league in 2015. Philly allows T.J. to learn how to play the lead guard position. He got plenty of minutes. He could play through his mistakes, and all that experience was huge for McConnell's game. Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
The shot by Paul, no good.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try the lead.
They get the rebound. Shot by Hield, nobody around. Hits it from 3-point range. Hield's got 8 points.
What a gifted shooter. Hield is especially dangerous from the corner.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
They get a hand on it. Paul with the steal. And now the fast break. Oh!
My goodness.
And so much athleticism from Banchero, that will translate well to the NBA.
And here's Halliburton. They kick out to Hield. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Paul. Fires the three. Kept alive.
Well, excellent pursuit of the basketball by Mo Bamba. Love his effort there.
Pacers trailed by 11. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Buries it from three-point range. 7 points in the game.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Here's Paul. Again, the Magic score.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
The place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. Pass to Nembhard. And taken away by Paul. So the wing on the left. Here's Bamba. Kicks it out to Paul. For 3. Good on the triple. Paul's got 17.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there's more in store.
Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
And that one's good, Wagner.
That's about simply playing hard. Wagner doing what it takes to find a shot in the interior.
Halliburton right side. And he finishes nicely on the layup. 12 points for him.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Lobbed up there for Collins. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Here's Wagner. The rebound by Halliburton.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
To the middle. It's tipped. And stolen by Wagner. Here's Suggs. Wagner outside. Pass to Okogie. Back to Wagner. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. Magic working now with the new shot clock. Wagner with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Deep 2 from Wagner. And it's off the back rim. No good. And so it's Orlando holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Here's McConnell. Down low. Jackson, that's good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Inside. Deflects the pass. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
The shot's good.
You can see Terrence Ross call for the pick and roll. He makes it work. That's good leadership from him at the offensive end.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Back to Wagner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trying to find Wagner and gets it to him. And he gets the bucket. And the Magic lead by 8.
We've seen this from Wagner over and over. This guy understands when a man is open. He's got the timing and the touch to make the pass.
Now here is Smith. Pass to Neesmith. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Magic leading by 8. Here's Suggs. There's Wagner with the 3. Knocks it loose.
And you could see he knew exactly where that long rebound was coming off, able to get there quickly and snatch it up.
Here's McConnell. Hits the front of the rim and out. So it's Orlando now. They've led by as many as 14 points. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. It's Wagner atop the key. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Indiana.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
Fast break. Here come the Magic. And finished off by Wagner.
Jalen Suggs has proven early, if you're open, he's going to find you. Pretty pass.
Ross for 3. The shot missing. Pacers trail by 10. To the paint. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Pulls up on the wing. He doesn't hit that one. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Pass to Neesmith. From the arc. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Magic leading by 10. Wagner wide open. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Indiana. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Smith's shot is good.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Pass to Bamba. Launches a 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Pacers trail by 7. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Halliburton has the kind of personality that keeps him steady in big-time moments. How about that? Unfazed.
And here's Banchero. The Magic again can't hit.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Pass to Paul. To the inside. Here's Bull. Here's Bamba. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Connects from three-point range.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown...
Like vitamins with the non-rubber army, and then it's the economy because it's texting up properly. It said up here with the paper, it said I do origami. It said, okay, wipe your nose.